Hey, what's up, guys? It's Elo Speaks back again on another video. And if you're watching this video, clearly this is after the Dallas Cowboys has dismantled the Washington Commanders. I think 45-10. This was a good win by the Dallas Cowboys, moving up to 8-3. It's still the NFL, regardless of the team. You have to play who's in front of you. A lot of talk and chatter has been going around as the Cowboys schedule, and they've been playing a relative easy schedule in terms of the competition that's been in front of them. But again, it's still the NFL. It's still any given Sunday. You have to play who's in front of you. And if the Cowboys were to have lose those games against the teams that was on our schedule, it'd be pandemonium. You saw how people reacted when we lost to the Arizona Cardinals with all Tyler Murray. Kyler Murray. My apologies. So again, I know we have some bad losses to the 49ers getting blown out by them for 42-10, and then we lost to the Eagles 28-3. That was a bad loss, but we kept it competitive enough to where we could have put out that victory. It was a lot of mistakes on our part where we were able to capitalize and cash in for touchdowns, but we'll see them later on down the road. Now, the past, I will say, see here, after the 49ers game is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 games that we've played, and we're 5-1 since getting blown out by the 49ers. Now, the real test starts now. Next week, Thursday, we go up against the Seattle Seahawks on Thursday Night Football. And then after that, we get a rematch against the Philadelphia Eagles, then we go against the Bills, then the Miami Dolphins, then the Detroit Lions, and then we end off the season with the Washington Commanders. I'm not too worried about the Washington Commanders. I feel like we got their number. But the next, I'll say 5 games is going to show us, the fans, and show the Dallas Cowboys what type of team that they are. Are we truly competitive? Can we possibly make noise in the playoffs? Can we contend? Can we really, really contend? Are we legitimate contenders? This is what's going to show us. I personally think we're not going to win the Super Bowl. I feel like when it comes to the 49ers, they just have too much talent for us to beat them straight up. But again, it's any given Sunday. If we do play them along the way in the playoffs, let's see what happens. I just feel like we don't have enough. But again, these next 5 games, because I'm discounting the Washington Commanders, regardless of what we have. I'm pretty sure we're going to lock up a playoff spot later on during the season. But the next 5 games that we play, Seahawks, Eagles, Bills, Dolphins, Lions, those next few games is going to show us who the Dallas Cowboys truly are in terms of how competitive that they are. It's great putting up 40 against the Commanders, 33 against Carolina, 49 against the Giants, 43 against the Rams, stuff like that, 38 against New England, 30, 40 against the Jets and the Giants. Those are great. But how competitive are we going to be against the good teams? Because when we get to the playoffs, we're not going to be playing the Giants. We're not going to be playing the Commanders. We're not going to be playing Carolina. Or we're not going to be playing the Patriots. We're not going to be playing none of those trash teams. We're going to be playing real deal teams like the Lions, the Dolphins, the Eagles, the 49ers. We're going to see them along the way. And we have to make sure that we have our P's and Q's crossed, and we're on point, that we make sure we can contend and try to beat those teams. So again, it was a great win by the Dallas Cowboys, putting them a good record, 8-3 on the season. But these next 5 games that the teams that we're gonna be facing are gonna be playoff contending teams that's in a running to try to contend for a Super Bowl. And we have to show our mettle and show the people's mettle that we're not a joke that just beat up on sorry teams. We have to actually contend and be able to beat these teams. And I'm not saying blow them out like we're doing with the Commanders, but at least beat them straight up by a touchdown or 2, at least 3 points. Make it grimy, make it gritty, dirty, muck up the game. Make it tough. No more losing to these teams. So again, I don't want to put a damper on this win against the 49, my apologies, against the Commanders, because beating a division rival team is always a good thing, regardless if they're good or not. It's always good to beat a division rival team, put you one step closer in the division and in the playoff race. But again, now that's out the way. The real test starts now. These next 5 weeks are going to show us who the Dallas Cowboys really are in terms of what type of team they are. Are they real deal contenders or are they frauds? So that's just my thoughts and opinions on the matter. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Do you think the Cowboys are a legit team to possibly win a Super Bowl, or do you think that they're frauds? Tell me in the comment section down below. This Edo Speaks out. Peace.